Hey guys, what's up? It's Danielle, so welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have another cash envelope stuffing for you guys. And this is a little bit different because we're in my kitchen. I didn't feel like filming in my office today because this is my first day of vacation and I really just wanted to film this and go buy my groceries and then just be a hermit. So that being said, okay, little interlude. I just look at how cute this pot holder is that I made. It's supposed to be a piece of toast with a sunny side up egg on it. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Okay, sorry. I got distracted because it's so freaking cute. Anyways, I do still have $50 for gas that I stuffed last week, which I'm just going to keep in my gas envelope that is not in my wallet. So in my actual wallet, all I have left is the cash, the little bit of cash that was, left over from this week, which was, I think, like a whole $6. So I'm just going to put this into my food envelope. And I took out $150. So I'm going to be setting some of this aside, but some of it I'm actually going to be putting towards like extra food. And I know that might seem a little ridiculous, but I thought to myself, you know, what if I did some more canning while I'm on vacation? Because, excuse me, there's quite a few people at work that I actually like. And my policy is that if I like you, I will make you food. And if I don't like you, I will never offer you food. And yeah, it's very black and white, but it be like that. So this is, like I said, $150. So I am going to be stuffing, well, I guess, wait a minute. No, I'm only going to be stuffing $30 for gas this week, because I plan on staying home. I know a lot of people who are like, oh my God, why would you take a week off of work just to stay home? I'm tired. Like, I don't give a shit anymore. Mama's tired. Mama wants to stay home. Mama wants to sleep. Mama has projects to do. So yeah, you can step off if you have comments on that. However, I'm going to use the ones. I only got ones and tens this time. So, excuse me. I have my last HOA assessment due at the beginning of August. So I don't really want to spend a whole lot of money. I have plenty of money to afford that and everything else that I want to do on vacation. But, excuse me, I'm kind of content with just staying at home. I don't know. I might go poke around New York a little bit, but for right now, I'm just happy to be at home and just take care of things, you know, whatever. So anyways, this right here is $20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I'm going to add a 10 to that. And this is what I'm using for gas this week. Again, I do still have $50 for gas that is in my safe, but I'm not going to be running around too much, except to Home Depot. But Home Depot is not that far from my house. So I'm just going to do that. So that leaves me with, these are so crispy, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So I have 126 for food. And I will admit that in the past, 2 weeks, I've been going to Dunkin' like 2 or 3 times a week, only because I've been in a rush to get to work. And, you know, with 4th of July, it like threw everything off. And I'll admit, I just have a thing for that sourdough breakfast sandwich. So you know. All right. For change for the last week, obviously, I'm not going to be emptying this right now, but just to give you guys a look, this is what I have from the last week. So nice little amount, you know, there's a couple of quarters in here, but for the most part, it's really nothing to write home about. So that is everything for this week. I know that this is like super lackluster, but I am just kind of realizing that I've been throwing money towards things that I really don't need to be throwing money towards. And I'm really trying to pull back on that. So like I have plenty of money in my envelope for my cats. So I'm not worried about that. Ultimately, my goal right now is to just save money in my accounts and put that towards more debt. For those of you who are like me and you have student loan debt, those payments do resume in September. So yeah, I don't just want to pay like the minimum. I want to actually like pay that off. And you know, I have a whole slew of other things that I want to pay off, but like this is the way. This is the way, because I have saved more money by doing this than I have doing anything else. So the only problem is that it takes a while, and like anything else, you know, consistency is key. I know I don't share everything with you guys, but I have paid down my vet bill quite a bit. And I think I made like a $500 payment. No, it was like a $600 payment, excuse me, like last month. So it's $200 more than I normally need to. So that helps a little bit. That's also why I've been doing on-call weekends more often. Like I was just on call this past weekend, and then I'm going to be on call again towards the end of the month. So that does help a little bit. It's not anything to write home about, because once things get taxed, it's like, what, like an extra 100, which is, you know, I'm not complaining about that, but I'm just saying, like, for the amount of shit I have to do to be on call for my job, like, I'm pretty sure they can sling some more money. But I'm honestly really happy to just have a job, to be quite honest. So, and not only that, but to have a job that I enjoy, that I like, and I have a great team. I have an awesome boss, you know, I have good coworkers, and compared to where I was at this time last year, I'm very, very happy with how things are going. So I'm not trying to change any part of that aspect of my life, like for the foreseeable future. Right now, I'm really just concentrating on my health and obviously my finances. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. But again, I do plan on expanding back out into my other envelopes. It's just right now I'm kind of in like a money hoarder mode, if you will, only because like I said, I realized that I was throwing money at things that I really didn't need to be. And I'm just still trying to figure out like what works for me and what doesn't. And yeah, I'm not ashamed to say that I'm still figuring things out. Like, for example, I think I'm going to get rid of my gifts, like my gifts envelope, just because it is kind of ridiculous to have. I feel like I could probably just like morph this into my food budget or something, or just keep something on the side. But I don't know, because honestly, it depends. Like for cards and things like that, it's easier to have that as part of my food budget, just because, you know, like you go to the grocery store or you go to Walmart or whatever, and you can buy your greeting cards there. But then I think of like other stuff. So like I only buy certain people in my life gifts, and I'm not afraid to say that. My dad doesn't like gifts, so I get him a card. And then my mom and my brother, like obviously I get them gifts. I get my cousin a gift. And then, you know, some of the people that I work with, I'll get them gifts. So it really just kind of depends. But like everything that I buy as far as gifts, I don't get all of that from like Walmart or places where I can use cash. Some of that just, you know, is like from Amazon. So that's kind of why, you know, with gifts, I'm like on the fence about getting rid of it, if that makes sense. As far as like personal is concerned, it's kind of the same thing, because I do get some stuff off of Amazon, and then other stuff, like I do have to go into an actual store. So like hair care stuff, you know, I go into Sally's. Skincare is a mixture of like Amazon and Walmart, and then basically it's the same thing with makeup. So yeah. Household, I have not had to buy household shit in I don't know how long. I think I bought some Scrub Daddies, but that was about it. I'm on a no household, you know, spending type of thing, because I went balls to the wall and I need to use up what I have. So I've been trying to do that. And then as far as spending is concerned, I'm not really worried about it at this point, because first of all, I have really been watching what I've been spending. And on top of that, like if I'm going to buy stuff, it's usually off of Amazon. Yeah, say what you will about that, but you know, I still have the category in here, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but anyways, this is by far probably one of the more simplistic videos that I've done for cash envelope stuffing, but I will be expanding this back out. It's just, I'm really starting to realize that I've been kind of a dumbass, and I've been, you know, throwing my cash at things that I don't need to be throwing it at. When they say zero-based budget, it doesn't mean that you have to literally devote every single dollar, because right now I'm trying to develop my cushion in my account. So that's kind of the goal that I'm working on. And for me to feel comfortable, I think would be like $4,000. Ideally, I would like to have over a year's worth of, you know, expenses saved up, but that's going to take me forever, especially with trying to pay down debt. So that being said, I'm just kind of giving you guys, you know, an explanation. Not that I owe you one, but I like to just kind of mention that, because maybe you're in the same spot that I'm in, and it, you know, it helps when people talk about this kind of stuff. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.